2022 prediction special. Back here at No Boundaries, The Lazy Eye. Hope you all had a lovely New Year's Eve and a lovely first kind of week of 2022. Some are still recovering. I definitely broke my record for probably longest ever awake and partying and substance abuse, I guess. It was very intense, also very lovely, very sweet, and a little bit crazy, you know? The song playing right now is called 2 for C. It's by Ananon from the album Tongue, 2018. Lovely. So yeah, that was 2 for C by Ananon. It's very sunrise in the summer sort of vibes, which we love. So yeah, everybody, 2022, back here at No Boundaries. Yeah, recording in the morning, so my voice is still a bit rough. It snowed last night in Berlin, which was nice because I was walking at 2 a.m. And it was very thick snow, almost like feathery, like someone just killed too many birds and then it would just get on your face. It was really nice and thick. But yeah, welcome back to No Boundaries, a show that I haven't said that in a while. A show with music that knows no boundaries, with a host that clearly needs some. And we're back here on a lovely, Sunday morning in Kreuzberg. That's probably coming out on Tuesday. Yeah, and the show's theme, I guess this time there's no music theme, which even when there is, it's a very, very, very loose kind of interpretation of that theme, as always. But no, this time we're just playing some nice music, most of it that I discovered in 2022 this past week, and some old favorites. Yeah, 2022 predictions. I thought I would do a monthly, start from February, I guess, and do my 2022 predictions for the world. And we'll see how we do with the predictions. So I'm gonna start with February and then go to the second track. February. Here's my prediction. So we realized that naming strains of COVID after Greek letters is fucking dumb and dangerous. just bad luck, So instead, what we start doing is we start naming them after the Golden Girls. So it's like the new strain is like Dorothy or Rose or Blanche, Sophia. I think that, that would be fun, right? There's a new strain out. It's super strong. It's Blanche. Blanche. Dorothy. Dorothy could never hurt you, Or at least you could never expect it. I think that's like the brilliant thing that Americans did with hurricanes. That I pronounce that very weirdly. Hurricanes. Anyway, yeah, they were like, this shit is gonna destroy all your houses and your livelihoods, but we're gonna name it Maria or like Sandy. Cause then it's like it's impossible to even like the news, I love like 10,000 dead by Hurricane Maria. It's just a sweet way, to just make it less like fucking Omicron, that's scary as shit. So yeah, that's my February prediction. The Golden Girls. We're gonna move this along. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so the next track is called Enyuzu by Stella Chiveshe. I hope I'm saying that correctly. As always, I always go for like artists that I can't pronounce their names. But yeah, Enyuzu. Lovely. So yeah, that was Enyuzu by Stella Chivesa. And yeah, we're back with 2022 predictions. Hot takes, Hot takes. Yeah, so I did have like a nice crazy New Year's. I think so we started like the 31st like afternoon, um and then we were in the same house till like noon the next day, and then we went to another friend's house and stayed there till late that night, and then I came home 30, I don't know, many hours later, and yeah, I kind of came down a little bit in my room and then went to sleep at some point January 2nd. So yeah, that was very fun, very unexpected, because I'm always like, especially with like birthdays, New Year's Eves and stuff, I'm always like, well, I might just stay in or go for a quick drink. I don't know. So I had like very low expectations, and it turned out beautiful. And the first house we were at is was like a friend who's an amazing photographer. So also like every 2 hours we would like pause and kind of like pose for like a nice picture, and there were like themes, and went to like group stuff, naked stuff, portraits, which was like a really fun, fun like thing in a party especially. Yeah, just made it super super interesting and artsy. But yeah, back to our 2022 predictions. Yeah, so we did February, now March. By March of 2022, I think we kind of like all agree that Greece just gets no longer to be a country, on account of we gave it a 2,000 year run, and we never went back to glory, So I think in March we kind of call it quits. We just accept the fact that it's all been downhill since, I don't know, fucking Socrates. Ever since that bitch killed herself with conium, it's just never been the same, Just never really quite felt the same. So yeah, we call it quits. Stop being a country, and then our prime minister gets an ABC sitcom. So we fly him over to the United States, and we give him a sitcom, just because he's gold. Like, if I was a casting like agent or director and I bumped into that guy, I'm like, give give that man a variety show, you know. So that's the March prediction. I don't know what it takes logistically to make a country stop being a country, but I'm confident you can do it in a month. Given the right means, and yeah, if you're motivated, it's nothing you can't do. Oh my god, I've been seeing like, I don't know why, but my Instagram has been like, a lot of my sponsored like posts and stuff are like shitty inspirational quotes, where I think like I've made it so clear in every like vein of my existence that that's like my least favorite thing in the world. I don't know what's happening with, what's the new name of Facebook now? Meta, I don't know. Something dumb. Anyway, I don't know where they're collecting data from, because there's, like when those inspirational quotes that they put them in billboards, like they Photoshop them into billboards, like, and you're like, you might not feel good about yourself, but who also doesn't? Bitch Melissa, that bitch Melissa that hurt you. You're amazing. I think they're trying to be deeper than that, but it just fucking bugs the living shit out of me. And actually, I also have a friend that always posts like inspirational quotes, which is hilarious. But yeah, always just like some Indian guru on my Instagram stories. Anyway, I never got that shit. Like, do people like actually like see them and they're like, oh, thank God Instagram put that in my feed, because now I feel better about me, myself, my friends, my family, and my loved ones. Anyway, maybe that's also a March prediction, They just stop doing that. We just end with that shit. Inspirational quotes and fucking motivational. These are the three things you need to do in 2022 to be amazing. You have to do all these three things, and it's going to be great for you. Could you send us some money, please? Dumb as shit. Anyway, moving on. Uh, this track, I love because it's been sampled a couple of times. Only one is really recognizable. I think the Wu-Tang Clan might. No, I think De La Soul sampled this, but it's not very recognizable. But the one that you ever like listen to a track and you know it's been sampled, but like your head is so stuck trying to remember where that sample is from. Took me like a good hour, and then I realized, oh, I can Google it. I can Google it. So I did, and it's from a Roots album that I love, The Tipping Point, and they sampled it like almost to the T. Didn't change much. They just kind of added instrumentation or whatever. And the track is somebody's gotta do it. I think is the name of the Roots track. But anyway, the song is Harlem Hindu, and it's by All Hurt. Do we have a date? I think it's 70s. I'm not sure. I'll Google it. Okay, I'll Google it. So yeah, this is Harlem Hindu. Beautiful. Yeah, we're gonna move right along with the next track and then come with our April prediction. So this is "What's a Girl to Do" by Group Listening. listening. What's a girl to do? Um, so yeah, no boundaries. 2022 predictions. At this point, we're in April, and in April, so April Fool's Day, first day of April. Um, by the way, just realized like doesn't this kind of like sound throughout this track now sound like a life support sort of ventilator sort of thing. COVID, whoopsie, they didn't know. Just hits different in 2022. But yeah, April Fool's Day. So here's the prediction: Joe Rogan announces he's running for president as a April Fool's joke, but then the next day he polls better than anyone else ever has, and he actually decides to go for it in 2020, whatever. Is it four? Is it already 2024? Fuck, we're halfway there already. What has been Biden doing? Just sleeping? Sleepy potato, little Biden. So yeah, Joe Rogan decides he's running. So then, wait, I think I should keep. Yeah, the reaction of it is May of 2022. So I'll keep them. What's gonna happen? But let's say not everyone's very happy with it, and things get saucy. We're gonna move it along with a track I'm very excited about that I kind of discovered this week, and I've been listening a lot during all of my showers of 2022. I've been listening to this. It's called "Lost the Love," and it's by Ono Capono, which is an iconic name. Yeah. Okay. So here we go.
Now they're saying I'm a mourner. Call the fucking love's gone from my heart and I warned ya. Telling me look to the stars but I can see the pointer. Call the fucking love's gone from my heart, I destroyed ya. I'm destroying myself for a penny down the well, cause I ain't been doing well, been battling in the shell. Smoking on the L but I should really stop as well. All I really do is smoke weed and grab blood. Looking in the mirror, see the fading of your love. Draining away like the water down the plug. Locked in the midst, I'm standing in the shadow. Trying to fight the feeling, it's an everyday battle. Looking in my eyes, I see the love fade away. Getting pulled in, but I don't really wanna stay. Looking in my eyes, I see the love fade away. Getting pulled in, but I don't really wanna stay. Look, 14, little Deli, what's wrong? Used to be on top of the one and you're looking like your daddy's soul's gone. Don't let the world get you down, yo, you gotta carry on. Yeah, I promise at the end of every night there'll be a new day born. I know you feel the pain of the planet, but every day you can't stand it. What's love, tell me, did you really understand it? Open up your heart, don't be closing it cause of damage. Holy fucking delis, we're saying to save the planet. Hey, holy fucking delis, we're saying to save the planet.
Now I realize my mind sees potential. DJ Monkey Banger.
Nothing can hurt us now. What we have can't be destroyed. That's our victory. Our victory over the dark, 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 dark.
Fuck yeah. How good is that outro? Where it's just like the beat switch. It's so fucking good. I love this track so much already. Again, Lost the Love by Ono Capono. Fuck yeah. So yeah, the April prediction was the Joe Rogan thing. So what happens is he's now a candidate. So what he does is he interviews himself on the Joe Rogan Experience. At this time, a war breaks out between the straights and queer people and their allies. And sorry, again, we have the classic ambulance of Oranienstraße. You know, here at the Lazy Eye, we always keep an ambulance handy because you never know. But yeah, so war breaks out, the straights and the queers and the allies. Now, this is a tricky... No, actually what happens during the war is the June prediction, because we also have to keep moving this along because it's going to be 5 hours. Yeah, so war breaks out. That's the May prediction. And we're gonna go to shit, let me see. Oh yeah, okay. So this next track is called City Slicker. And it is by Cass is Dead. All one name, I guess, like all one word. Cass is Dead with a C. So yeah, this one's City Slicker.
City slicker, looking straight sick in that straight six with the 6-0 plates and the GB sticker. Shifting the stick like I just did a sticker. I just made the picker, smell it through the bag like I didn't do the zipper. Feds on my back, so I better not slip her. Tiptronic grip and I won't trip her. I'm trying to be a 6-figure nigga with a bankroll that's thicker than a snicker. That's why you gotta stand and deliver. Now in fact you stand, I'll deliver. Life is a bitch, you don't get what you give her. And as a result, I fucked up my liver. Used to spend nights in cans by the river. Now we in cans on the French Riviera. Me and those devils just enjoying the weather, reaping rewards of our latest endeavor. Shit, look in the mirror, bait undercovers in the black. Shit, thank God I'm in the bimmer. Can't get nicked, I'm at the Oxo for dinner. Table for two with a view, I can't miss. If I do, she goes nuts and I just can't deal with her. So I do the dip real quick, parked up right beside the next switch, jumped inside it and I'm gone. City sticker, looking straight sick in that V6 with the 6-0 plates and the charcoal leather. Looking like Jaws with the shark antenna. Heavy on the gas like Senna. Trip to the corner shop cost me a tenner. I got bear cats playing up my bella, cause I cook it up better than Nigella. Cookbook guaranteed bestseller. Serve you that raw, straight salmonella. I'm addicted to the cheddar, and to that brie, and to that feta. Bit of a trendsetter, trips overseas, straight jet setter. Yeah, I'm up early, like a bedwetter, chasing a settlement from a big debtor. I got a gold eagle on my sweater, apes on my feet, yeah, I'm doing better. I got this down to the letter. That's why they wanna drop man with the Beretta. Some sort of vendetta. They wanna slice me up like a bit of pancetta. Drew say I'm a go-getter, and I'm trying to get it in like Dave Guetta. You can just see that from my get-up. Gotta do the beat, I know it's a setup. City slicker.
City Slicker by Cass is Dead. Fuck yeah, that was like jazzy and UK grimy. I love it. Oh, by the way, yesterday I did like this show in this Berlin bar, and the idea of the show is like you only do new material, and then you grade yourself after your set, and then the audience see if like you turn around, and then you see if the audience agrees or not, and then they tell you what happened. But anyway, I had a bad feeling about it because my brain was a bit fuzzy, which sometimes helps, sometimes doesn't. But I went and tried some like uber new stuff that I didn't know at all, just kind of premises and ideas. But the room was like, there were 3 dogs playing around and barking, which is a nightmare. 2 audience members that were talking more than the comedians, and just it was the most distracting room ever. So naturally I bombed. It was just fucking bad, and then I had a online sort of a date. I mean, no, it wasn't online. It was through online dating that I had a date. Jesus fucking Christ, so everything's so complicated now. But yeah, I had a date afterwards, which was yeah. Actually, it was fucking hilarious because I mean, we did like try and make out a bit at some point, and she had the tiniest lips. Like you could see that, but also the way that she used those, like it felt like kissing, like making out with your little nephew or something. It was so disturbing, like a little bird. It was so bizarre. I've never felt so uncomfortable during a kiss. Like it was fucking creepy as hell. Creepy as hell. Oh Jesus. But yeah, so that was last night. Felt a little bit traumatized by everything. Just bombing so fucking hard. And the worst thing is like the back of the room was just like filled with comedians, and a couple of them have never seen me perform, and they run some shows. Again, the ambulance. Oh my god. But yeah, so I was like, okay, let's try and do a little bit well at least to get booked. And then I just bombed and also had to run off immediately. I mean, which actually was good. But yeah, damn. So yeah, not the best night. Had a nice day though. It was like a nice day drunk, sort of fun day with like meetings and scheduling and stuff, but also nice beers, you know. Anyway, yeah, it was an uncomfortable Friday, Saturday, whatever it was. Anyway, let's move this along. So, oh yeah, war breaks out against the Straights and the Queers and the Allies, and everyone expects the Straights to win because they've been juicing, fucking juicing, steroids, protein shakes, yes. But yeah, what ends up happening is all the Queers and Allies fucking hand it to them. Because the Straights are predictable, you know? They have muscle. What do they call it when like muscle is showing? Like muscle definition. I love that shit so much. Your muscle definition. Fucking gay. So yeah, anyway. The Queers and Allies, they win. They like fucking use any weapon. They use dildos. They use pearl necklaces, both types. Would be hilarious if like just like the Queers win because the Straights are like too afraid to like touch them. They just like start hitting on them and then they can't deal with it, so they kill themselves instead of you know? Oh, so many fun little techniques that you could use. Anyway, yeah, so the queers and allies win. That's the June prediction. Maybe July, you know? By July, the war is over. We won, and now now the straights don't exist. Only the straights that are allies exist, but you know, the true allies, the hetero fluids, you know, the bi-curious and hetero flexibles. Speaking of which, anyway, yeah, so that's July. Maybe even stretch it to August because this is running long. Maybe the war is the entire summer and it takes place in the Greek islands, you know? Mykonos and Anafi is the gay stronghold. It's like the queers are like, okay, Anafi and Mykonos is ours and we plan from here. So yeah, maybe after the next track, you know, it's September and the war is over, and the gays just take tiny little boats and go back to Athens to build our new society. Didn't Greece become extinct before? Yeah, I think we canceled Greece. So maybe, yeah. Oh, that's okay. This what happened. Yes. So the queers and allies were the ones that were like, Greece, you no longer get to be a country. And then they moved there. And that's why the war takes place there, because now it's like queer land, you know? It's getting off the rails. Okay, next track. Next track is called Supuki, which sounds spooky, but it's not. It's Supuki, and it's by Nihiloxica, N-H-I, or is it N-I-H? DM. Yeah, N-I-H, Nihiloxica. So yeah, let's do this. Nice. That actually really sounded like there's a war. That was intense. I remembered it a bit more chill, but that was fun. So yeah, it's September. The war is over, and queers have won. We're going back to Athens. Now the first thing we do is who do we appoint as president of this new regime? I have to think of that a little bit, maybe. But anyway, so what happens is, we have this new society, and this is September, right? September, and so now what happens is all the straight allies, they have to prove their alliance by fucking a lot to make kids for the gays to raise. So we there's a breathing program that starts. And then also, like trans women, all women that are like part of that and wanna carry a child. We also do the whole incubation thing. So we start new people, so that's the September plan. And then let me think who we're gonna appoint as president. Maybe there's we do what they used to do, in old sci-fi movies, there's the elders, and it's like a council of 10 elders. Maybe we get, but actually here's because old gays can also be very problematic. So maybe we need just a board of Gen Zs and millennials, but dressed in robes, pretending to be wise. Maybe the people with the biggest TikTok following get to be part of the council. Shit. Yeah, I think that's the best contingency plan now. Yeah. So dumb. I'm enjoying myself during this one. So yeah. So we have our TikTok council. And every meeting, they just oh my god, that's the news. The news is just 10 TikTok videos that the Elder Council has selected to be featured, and it's you have to deliver every new plan is a 30-second TikTok dance with fun little captions. That would be so good. So yeah, this is September. And okay, let's move to let's do this. So this is next track is called Hubble, like the telescope, and it's by Actress, but this is from the collaboration with the London Contemporary Orchestra, so it's not the original track. But yeah, this is lovely. The original is also really, really nice. So yeah, that was Hubble by Actress and the London Contemporary Orchestra. Super nice tune. Yeah, let's see. Are we in October yet? Fuck, this shit has to. And it's getting ridiculous. Okay, let's see more predictions. So, okay, we have our queer society. The allies are making children like a fucking can factory. Okay, make kids. But here's what happens. One of the allies realizes that he really misses the Joe Rogan experience, and so he starts putting like steroids, testosterone, and fucking protein shakes in the embryos. So a lot of straight people come out, and now we have an issue. Okay? This is a problem that we have to deal with. So how do we deal with it? Like this. I don't think how long I can keep this going. What do we do now that embryos have protein shakes on their hands? Well, I think I'm a bit stuck with this. Do we just play a little bit more music and cut the shit? I also have a meeting in an hour. Anyway, queer society, protein shake, steroids, we deal with it somehow, you know? Oh, maybe we realize that in this new... Okay, this is a fun one. Because if we do have like a queer society, I think a lot of queer people are gonna start seeming very problematic and like very... Because there's no barometer now that the straights are not here anymore. So, like RuPaul seems like the most transphobic person. Like we cancel RuPaul for being transphobic. A bunch of fun stuff, you know? Yeah, that's the issue. I think like, can we ever be happy, or is it just always going to be escalating? We just readjust to the new parameters. Who knows? I know Twitter is definitely going to be more fun then. Sorry, messages keep just fucking blinging. Let me quit this. Yeah, apologies, people. I'm popular, you know. People want to like text me, know what I'm doing, and I'm like, shut up. I don't give a shit. I don't want to talk to you. Okay. Okay, we're 1 hour in. How about this? We agree that shit's never gonna be resolved, and we play, you know, one more track. Let's play one more track. Okay, should we end? Okay, no, we're gonna play 2 more tracks. Yeah. Okay, so this is second to last. So we've come to an interesting point of no boundaries. I think it's happened once before, but this is a name I can't say. So here's the thing. The track is called Poder do Vento. Okay? Now the artist is called... It's an issue. It's called... all one word, but it's DJ N-word Fox. You know? DJ N-word Fox. With an A, not an ER. If anyone's wondering. So it kind of rolls off the tongue a bit better. So yeah, DJ N-word Fox. Poder do Vento. Potere do Vento. That was a fucking fun one. Oh god. So yeah. Just like another No Boundaries show that knows no boundaries with a host that clearly needs some. We've reached kind of the end. As always, the story and concept just tapers off by the end, which we love, you know. This is just exploring, you know, having fun. So yeah, gotta get the fuck off. Have a nice meeting for a project. We're gonna end with a really, really fun one that I've also been listening to a lot the last month, I'd say. You know, the thing I love is like a lot of this kind of underground experimental electronic scene, like dance electronic and hyper pop and kind of like queer and graphic. I don't know how else to describe that scene, but I love that they've taken elements that all kind of, I don't know, generally like music people, music buffs used to like hate in modern kind of pop and electronic music, and they've made them like they've kind of reframed the way that they use them and perceive them. It's super fun because like this song, for example, has like 3 elements that they used to hate, like autotune and corny samples and just easy melodies, catchy melodies that used to be like, okay, this doesn't interest me. But they've used it in such a fucking fun way. So I'm really loving this kind of reclaiming all these like effects and sort of samples. The track is called Spit Intent, which makes me horny. And it's a collaboration between Y1640 and Cuckoo Chloe, who we love here. And it's called, we already said that, Spit Intent. So yeah, this is goodbye. I hope our 2022 predictions partly come true. You know, that wouldn't be bad. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, cuties, Happy New Year. We're back here. I'm going to try and keep the train going, even though January is a fuckfest. Not literally, just very busy, you know? But yeah. Anyway, enjoy Spit Intent. Try to spit a little bit more in 2022 than we were allowed in the past couple of years for some reason. And yeah, take care, kiddies.
With the